It's really time for a new way of thinking. Our species, for a long time, got by on sticking with whatever worked at the moment. You know, we had to battle it out with against the elements in small groups, struggling to survive with short lifespans. And the best way to get by, to make sure that the greatest number of us in our little group would survive to contribute, is to figure out what worked and stick with it. We've got a long history, probably ever since our species got these big brains and started thinking about things. We used them to solve problems. And then when the problem was solved, we stuck with that problem. We stuck with the solution until necessity demanded something else. It's an old habit that's a little bit hard for us to break. But it's time for us to break it. Why? Because, well, at least in large measure. Why do we have to do that? Well, because the world is a different place now. Things are moving too fast. About a little over 2,000 years ago, Aristotle figured out something called logic, or at least he described it really well. And from there we led to what basically reason, scientific inquiry, and a whole new way of exploring the world to fish out truth from all the stuff that's happening. And it's led to this wonderful, incredible world all around us, where the fruits of scientific inquiry, technology, are all around. And it's very important that we, the commoners, the citizens, the foot soldiers of this new world, understand how this system works. Because if we don't, we will be the slaves to it and unable to guide those in control. So it's important that we don't even if we don't embrace what we hear, we have to understand what is happening. And it's important then that we have spokesmen and spokeswomen to share that news. And I want to tell you about just such a person. His name is Ross Exton. You can find him on the interwebs in various and sundry locations, and I'll go ahead and put some links up or down below in just a bit, or I'll go ahead and put them down there. You can go check him out, and I'll put a link up here, just right above that tree, to Ross's page on YouTube. A great place to see this engaging, very personable, humorous, intelligent, and well-spoken man for the cause of science. And he basically brings to us on his channel and various sites on the internet, he brings us news of what's happening in the world of science and explanations of important key concepts such as what is science, helping us to understand the methodology involved in a way that makes sense and is very entertaining. And I would like to be a cheerleader to the cheerleader. And Ross describes himself as, among other things, a cheerleader for science. And I would like to give Ross a little, and share with him the image that I have of him at this point in his career. I'm loath to offer advice to anyone who hasn't asked it, but hopefully Ross will humor me, because my goal is to help him out. And here's how I see it. You know, he's a relatively young man, and he's basically, if you imagine life or in his career, is basically like a football field. Well, maybe rugby would be better. He's a British man, after all. And he's basically on the receiving end. He's caught the ball. He's a receiver, and he's caught the ball, and he's got it in his hand. The ball being the case, the cause, the effort, the passion that he has for explanation, for teaching. He really is a teacher. He's got it in his hand. It's not a matter of looking for it anymore, or trying to find what he's good at. He's already found it. He's very good at it, and he's got it in his hand. And he's already begun making his way down the field, fending off a few competitors here and there as they're coming, but a lot more are on the way. Especially as his popularity grows, he will become under greater attack and have more need of people at his side, and on the sidelines, such as myself, going, "Yay, go Ross, you can do it, go all the way to the end." And I want to see him go all the way to the end. And all the way to the end means delivering the ball to the far end of the field, not giving up despite the criticisms that will come his way, despite the challenges, the frustrations, the technical problems that will stand in his way. He is a spokesman of a new kind. He's the spokesman. As a young man, he's able to embrace the new media and all the networks that are involved and bring his message in an entirely multifaceted way that will be appealing not only for the content that he provides, but for the variety in which it is shared. And I want to tell Ross, go all the way. I know you can do it. you will make the world a better place. You will help others to understand. You've already been helping other people, including myself. You'll help others to understand what is a vital point and direction that we need to go as a species at this point. So Ross, I just wanted to make this short video and say congratulations on a job well done. I know that you're going to be a great man, and you already are a great man, and you're going to change the world. I hope you never give up and continue with your life passion all the way to the end. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. And Ross, you go, buddy. Take care. Bye-bye.